Backcourt, and it's Aiden in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Ball against Conley. Fires from deep. And Aiden pulls it down. Ball finds Booker. The 3 is up. That shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovic. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. From deep, Conley.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Paul, the open look. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Utah. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Will it go? And the layup is good.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Offline with a 3. Up top, Paul. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Conley. Takes a 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Pass to Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. From deep, Conley. Kept alive. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Paul. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. Bogdanovich. For three, O'Neal gets the three to fall. O'Neal's got 6.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it and went right into the shot.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
No good on the free throw.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Paul. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center spot. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Crowder against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Utah leading. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. The 3 from Ayton. Utah with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. 19-footer. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out to the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint. Conley
passes to Mitchell. He takes it in, and Mitchell with the slam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Pass to Booker. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And he drops the first.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Paul passes to Crowder. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. And the 17-footer goes down. Paul's got 7. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Crowder with it. Now guarded by Gay. And it's Crowder missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Right side, the pass to Gay. Again, Utah.
We're adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it 2 times.
Bridges, left side. The 3-ball. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Gay outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's a 3 from Paul. That miss makes him 3 for 7. The Jazz have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Right side, Paul. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 13-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Clarkson up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Payne. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
And to the Suns, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And McGee with the stuff.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Oni tipped back in for two. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
On the wing, Ingles. Fires it from 18. He's off on that one.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And great job to establish position and square up.
His first personal foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. On the wing, Ingles. From downtown. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Shamet. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Clarkson against McGee. Outside, Ingles. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Kaminsky. He goes up again, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. The Jazz have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. McGee against Clarkson, out to the right wing. Whiteside down low. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Utah.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Let's go with a 3. Gay with the ball. To the paint. Here's Oni. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Tremendous pick by Whiteside. Easily slips off the screen and completes the look at the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Shamet. To the wing on the left. From deep, Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. The Suns need to get off a shot.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the one. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Whiteside can't get it to go. Phoenix is shooting just under 40% from the field. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Whiteside with a block. Clarkson against Booker. Gay softly drops in the floater. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson. The shot's good.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Outside Booker from behind the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Over to the wing. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Now here's Gay. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Booker. To stop the run. Count it.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. Down low. Gay inside. He's against Bridges. Baseline try. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Here's Oni. No good on the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Booker against Clarkson.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Oni. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Whiteside. Right side Ingles. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. They led by as many as 18.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker for three. Buries it from three.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Mitchell with the ball. From the arc. Now Conley. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Paul finds Ayton. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
in at the 5. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. O'Neal with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Gordon. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Barton. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Bowles checked in.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. A 3-ball. And Bojan Bogdanovich is good for 3.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. There's the pass to Bowles. Connects on the 17-footer.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And here is Conley. Now Gobert. And it's good. 2 points.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Conley. Dishes it to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Porter pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Conley left side. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Back to Murray. It's stolen by Gobert.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
For 3, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And good that time.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Murray, good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Passes it to Mitchell. No one near him. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Fades. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Back to Mitchell, to the middle. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. Bogdanovich, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And stolen by Barton. Pass to Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Misses the 3. Mitchell against Barton. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. For 3, Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Out to Conley, launches it. They get it again.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
From deep, Jokic. O'Neal with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. A baseline J. Gobert pulls it in.
Denver foul.
Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah leading by 14. Here's O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And here's Jokic outside. Another miss by Jokic.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. From deep 3-point range, Utah gets it back. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray, good.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
2 minutes
Conley with it.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Porter looking it over to the inside. Double by Bogdanovich. Barton kicks to Porter. Over Mitchell. Porter, no luck. Utah leading by 10. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Morris dishes to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. There's the drive. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I tell you what, really a good-looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. What I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rivers dishes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
And, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Oni. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was written?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Aaron Gordon. Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. And they double up Gordon. Back to Rivers. Denver passing it around. Morris kicks to Dozier. They double him with Clarkson. Dozier can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Aaron Gordon, he knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
That's good from Gay on the assist from Clarkson. Gay's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
That's his first personal foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Back to Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The drive by Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
You know, this is the problem Gordon poses for defenses, guys. I mean, very dangerous and athletic on these drives.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Morris kicks to Dozier. Offensive rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Oni. Had the space there, but it's offline. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Clarkson against Rivers. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off for him as that one falls.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Clarkson outside. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Najee. He's covered by Whiteside. And here's Morris for 3. 5 to shoot. Going inside. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Back to Clarkson. The pass to Ingles. Out to the right wing. Here's Oni. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Gordon. Poked away. And here is Ingles. Pass to Oni. Releases. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz riding a 15-point. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Murray. We've got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Murray dishes to Gordon. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Ingles. Now here's Gordon. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Right side, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Porter outside. And another miss by Denver. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Conley finds Mitchell. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Pass to O'Neal. Top of the key, Conley. Back to O'Neal. from 15 feet away, and that's good for 2. O'Neal's got his first basket. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
O'Neal from long range. Denver grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
For 3, Murray. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Conley kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Porter, and he converts the layup.
That's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now Gobert. Mitchell finds Conley. Offline with his 3. Here's Murray. And the lead is down inside single digits. And 12 points for Jamal Murray.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Conley against Murray. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barton outside. Gordon the pass to Murray. Gordon inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. And the Jazz lead by 11. Here's Murray. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Cannot let Murray get comfortable with that jump shot, guys. I mean, his stroke is as pure as it gets.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. From deep. That one's not going to go. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Dallas' starting group. Kenny Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the center position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Outside for Mitchell. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Now here's Porzingis. He gets it in there.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Doncic against Conley. Beyond the arc. And Doncic with the 3.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
From deep, Conley. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
5 on the clock. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Misses the 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Hardaway on the wing. Gobert against Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by Conley, no good. And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
And you know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out to him beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Takes it inside. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic on the wing. He has 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. A good look from Bogdanovich. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, Bogdanovich able to make that jump shot look nice and easy. What gorgeous form.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic finds Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Porzingis. And he makes it on the layup. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, this is what you want to see. At 7'3", Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Outside Mitchell. Wide open look. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Now Mitchell. He's got 7. Right side Conley. Tipped away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And he's going for the oop here. And Powell with the stuff.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Doncic, leading by 5. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the Jazz with possession here.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Powell. And Conley grabs the miss. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And Utah calls time here. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Gay. Clarkson outside. And the shot goes. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side, Brunson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bullock. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Honey. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's stolen by Clarkson. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Whiteside. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Brown. Outside, Brown to the paint. Bullock. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Clarkson. Brown with the block. And they get it back. And it's Clarkson missing. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. Now here's Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Marjanovic checked in for Brown. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Up top, Ingles. Defended by Brown. Count it.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Brunson with it. The three. Pure from three-point range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Luka Doncic. Had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Shaq, what's your take on that? Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Boban Marjanovic. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. No good there. And it's Utah the other way. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
You simply can't afford to lose sight of Joe Ingles in open space. This guy understands how to take advantage.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Kleber. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Utah gets it back. Here's Honey. Driving inside. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Here's Brunson. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the middle. Here's Kleber. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Outside, Ingles. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Doncic outside. To the wing, right side. Porzingis for 3. Ooh, basket interference. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Who wants a T-shirt?
The Jazz have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside, here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
From deep, here's Doncic, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
This one for 3. Another miss by Doncic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Bogdanovich. And another miss by Utah.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Right side, Porzingis. And Doncic launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Launches it, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Conley against Doncic. 4-3. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Nails it from 3.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And, boy, it is on display right now.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Mitchell against Hardaway. Pass to Conley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Porzingis against Bogdanovic.
Hey, yo, right here.
Doncic outside. Here's Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Up and over Conley. With the second effort. The three is up. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. And stolen by Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Goes up with it. Oh, they pick off the pass. Doncic against Conley. Back to Mitchell. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. No good on the triple.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Mavericks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley, 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovic. From deep. The Jazz again can't hit. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now Doncic. To the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot. And Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. It should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Booker finds Ayton. Paul outside. Takes it inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Passes it to Booker. Now Crowder. It's deflected and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. Mitchell is double. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Paul surveying the floor with the drive. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Now O'Neal. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot. Outside
Crowder. Back to Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And stolen by Booker, all by himself. And Ayton throws it down.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Mitchell outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
He gets that one.
Mitchell.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Launches a three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 5. Al Paul still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A nice shot by Booker.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Paul passes to Booker. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Got a piece of it. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead 5-4. And we'll be back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Ayton against Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
here's Paul. Booker outside. Stolen by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Paul kicks to Booker. And the three ball is good. Booker's got 9.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Down low. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. And taken away by Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamit's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Payne passes to Shamit. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamit provides that.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. So he gets them both. Jazz leading by 3. Oni passes to Clarkson, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
To the middle, here's Gay, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Whiteside. McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Gay is doubled and stolen by Payne. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. Here's Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
Suns trail by 3. McGee inside. Whiteside's there. The shot's good from McGee.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good by Gay.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
The pass to Shamit. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Here's McGee, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Both free throws good from McGee. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ingles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal.
Aggressive move by Ingles. Has good size out of the backcourt, able to challenge you inside.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Inside, here's McGee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here's Clarkson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some...
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. And there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And they'll get another chance. Back to Kaminsky. On the wing, Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Just 4 to shoot. Kaminsky finds Shannon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Here's Oni. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the drive. And the basket is good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And stolen by Whiteside. Shots good by Clarkson. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. McGee the pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop, and he gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Oni passes to Clarkson. He kicks to Whiteside. That shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way. To the paint. McGee's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Ingles. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Kaminsky. Looking for McGee. Gets it there. Kicks it out to Johnson. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's McGee with the jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Gay outside. Clarkson outside, and he drives in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Passes it to Shamet. Some solid defense from Gay. Utah leading by 5. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And taken away by Johnson. Feeds to McGee. Over Gay, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go from outside off the mark. Pass to Kaminsky. Shamet. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Oni passes to Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. Gay's got 6.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
Here's Payne driving in, and that one good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Gay kicks to Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And here's Johnson outside. They grab their own miss.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ingles with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here is Paul. For the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Paul kicks to Booker, takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Jazz shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Oni passes to Gay, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Paul outside. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That is his 1st foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Booker with it to the middle. It's stolen by Gobert.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Nailed from 3-point land.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
For 3, Booker. Al Paul. Shoots the 3. A Up again. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Paul dishes to Booker. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Rejected by Booker. Fires the three. And Utah another three.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Booker outside for three. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Right wing. Now here's Paul. The dish to Booker. Clock at 4. It's good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Conley. Driving inside. Got it.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Ball against Conley. Ball outside. Back to Booker. It's off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a 5.
And so it's Utah who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous...
O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the power forward position. And two elite teams.
He got his timing down. It's like a seance out there as Jamal Murray had that ball in his hands and lured the defense to sleep.
Outside Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray for three. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Outside Porter. And here's Jokic outside. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The three from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Here's Conley. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. From downtown, and Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 5.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. He got a piece of it.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And then Porter with the dunk.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Barton against Mitchell. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Unloads from 13. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got his second basket.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Jokic against Mitchell. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. 6 points for him.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Bol. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Jokic. Off target with the 3. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. And then Bogdanovich with it. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got...
And they're not happy with the call here. The coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Mitchell. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Martin, the pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. Down low. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Gobert. Out to the right wing. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Launches a three. That one is off. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Murray from outside hits a three-pointer. Murray's got 5 now.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the middle. And that one's good. Oh.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Murray against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Bull. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gobert up top. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. On the break. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Some creativity for Porter that time. A guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
Now Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Gobert passes to Conley. Fires the 3. Picked it out of midair. Barton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Jazz.
Good on the second one. A line change here for Utah. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Now Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. That one a little long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
I really like how Murray's getting going here with these shots. It looks a little easy for him.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. Harden attacking. The rebound by Whiteside. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Murray with it. Now Whiteside defending. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Whiteside, and it's Jokic missing. Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Oni. From outside the arc. That shot missing. Here's Murray. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to it. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Out to Gordon. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep three-point range. Here's Gay. Clarkson passes to Gay. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get from Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Rivers. To the left side wing. Morris outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for Denver. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Out to Gordon. Pass to Morris. Out left to the wing. Back to Gordon. Over Gay. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Now here's Whiteside. banked it in off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Dozier. Morris for three. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Najee. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Whiteside. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Back to Conley. The three. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. The shot won't fall. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Rivers from deep. Knocks down the triple. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Can they get it? The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And Mitchell over to help. Back to Morris. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Gobert with the double. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Gordon. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter. Here's O'Neal. He's got 5. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Morris.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Here's Bull. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Murray. Driving to the...
Wow, what a play!
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert against Jokic. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic from long range. Porter pulls it in. Denver has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Murray against Conley. The drive by Murray. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Mitchell against Barton. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Inside. Doubled by Barton. And we're going to have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Murray against Conley. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high. There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Murray. Going inside. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Murray against Conley with the 10-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Utah trailing here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Down low. Barton with a steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better. And that's a great idea. Just throw the lob anywhere and let Porter go get it.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Bogdanovich against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's just a 4-point Denver lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
6 to shoot. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. From deep, Barton. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And it's the Nuggets ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Barton. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, home in the paint. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now Conley, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots. But I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Conley with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Porzingis against Bogdanovich. Porzingis can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Conley. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Nice D from Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Doncic outside. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here is O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Finney-Smith. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. After Luka Doncic's miss, back to Bogdanovich. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley with it. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Down low. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Gobert. And that one hits back iron. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Hardaway finds Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Mitchell from past the arc. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of the first 9 shots to go down in this game. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Conley's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, one of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Mitchell in the corner. Shot to stop the run. Good on the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell. Doncic has got his first points in this one. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Doncic against Conley. Passes to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Now Brunson. The dish to Brown. Over Ingles. It's deflected. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Brown outside. Kleba against Ingles. Brunson with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brunson. And the pass to Marjanovic. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, and skilled enough to get outside, too.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Left side, Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, really a good-looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. What I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time.
And here's Brunson. Puts up a three. He can't hit that time. And Utah the other way now. Here's Whiteside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Oni passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. In transition, here come the Jazz. He's got the ball. Kicks it to Ingles. And so it's Dallas with their leads.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And that's a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Connects from three-point range. Oni's got 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Kleba. To Brunson. The three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Mavericks leading by 5. And the 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein. Tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
Brunson, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ingles passes to Whiteside. On the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep. He's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bull. Cauley-Stein with it. Brown outside. A rebound by the Jams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Sweet move. And that'll be folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the three-point shot.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Great D that time from Powell.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Doncic fires from way outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And Mitchell gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Finney-Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8. Here is Conley. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Powell with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hardaway finds Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Cans it from downtown. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Mitchell missing. Now Doncic, stolen by O'Neal. From deep three-point range, can't connect. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Finney Smith in as the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 11, and there it is for him.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And here's Doncic. There's the pass to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Just 3 to shoot over Conley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic looking it over. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell in the corner. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas leading by 11. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Hardaway. O'Neal comes with the double team. Stolen by Michael Conley. One-on-one fast break. Mitchell passes to Conley. Hits the three-point bomb.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Doncic against Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And they get it back. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. From deep. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Over Conley. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Porzingis. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
With the shot. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Conley feeling it out. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And a deep three from Doncic. Misses the shot. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.